Lots of lefties in the ABL. Guy throws first pitch for a ball down low outside and work out where the umpire likes the ball to be pitched. Comes inside this time for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike from Gaia to Gallen.
So very doubtful about 3 months ago. This Gaia brings up strike number 2. It's great to be at the ballpark. Good crowd in for this opening night too.
Gallen turns on that, rips it down the right side. It's fair, just inside by about a foot. Goes deep into the corner down the right field side for Campbell. Campbell gets it back into Cortez as the cutoff. And Blake Gallen with a stand-up double. Yeah, shortstop tonight for the Aces, Darryl George. Guy works the outside edge, just missing, probably a little low.
But you don't want to waste anything, as we say. You don't want to be the first or the third out at third base. You'd rather stop at second.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The first strike, Darryl George looked back at the umpire, had a little conversation with him, and puts that up in the wheelhouse for Darryl George. The run will score off this easily. Gallen will jog across home plate. Darryl George doesn't stand at second. He's attempting third.
He's in trouble.
And he will get done. Safe. Must have just got his fingertips in, Darryl George, on a sweeping play from Jacob Eunice.
Allowed Gallen just to stroll across the plate. George trying for third, decided he was going to take the thing. And what he did well, he made an amazing slide into third. He came well inside the bag, slid well inside, hung his right hand out so that he could grab the bag as he slid by.
Yeah. Perth did it first. Canberra did it. Brisbane Bandits have done it. 1 strike the count. I drifted, sorry guys.
Wait. At the moment they trail 1-0. This one drilled straight at first baseman McDonald. Connor McDonald comes up, looks the runner back, which is a great job. Faked the throw and then got on the bag for the out. Really, they're all danger men for the Aces. They all bat well into the 300s. Some of them into the 400s.
Young gets bat to ball through shortstop. Rodriguez cannot reach it. Jumped and just got past him. It was a little bit faster for him. Rodriguez couldn't get up there on time. That scores the run of Darryl George from third base.
But he'll take them any way he can get them.
Colin Willis steps in, lefty, as you can see on the screen. Nicely worked inside from Josh Geyer.
This one up into shallow right field. Going to be a tough play. Cortez going back. Campbell coming in. Cortez going back, drops it. And it's going to absolutely strand Delman Young. He had no play. He had to go halfway on the banking that Cortez was going to catch it, and he would have to retreat to first base. Blue Sox will feel that there hasn't been that much damage done. Pop up, shallow left. Should be an easy play for Gibson.
Well, he's under it, and he takes it. No trouble at all. Cam Gibson out there. Aces start with Dan McGrath. McGrath gets a strictly run through the Aces defensive lineup once again. For those that missed it the first time, we did go through it longhand earlier.
Yep, I'll do it for you if you like, Arrow, and
Okay,
you can concentrate on the pitch by pitch. 2-2 pitch.
McGrath again. Check swing there from Robson. Called strike. And that he does. Gets fouled off down the first base side by Robson. Full count pitch. Misses inside. Robson gets the walk. First walk of the season.
Was well inside. And Robson walks. Alex Howe, the DH, now to the plate and takes a called strike to start things off.
Yeah, nice pitch located there from Dan McGrath.
Need him to bring that form to the 2020-2021 season.
Fouls that off into Snake Creek. Over the back of the third base grandstand. Mansky off the bag. Howe rips one, centre right field. Right fielder running for it.
No, didn't get it.
Cannot get to it. The runners go. A big turn here. It's a hustle. He gets sent by Brian Murphy, coaching third base. He gets across. So Jacob Robson turns the corner hard at third base. Coach sending him. Slides in with the ball in front of catcher Kyle Perkins. Blue Sox get their first run of the season. Basement for the Blue Sox at the plate now with a runner at second in the form of Alex Howe. Cortez puts one through the same area. Gets it safely down on the ground. Blue Sox will come up scoring. Oh yeah, Alex Howe crosses the plate and well deserved. Back-to-back lefties, Cam Gibson steps in. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Pop up, foul ball, back to the dugout. Oh, just missed in the fence for Kyle Perkins. McGrath comes to the plate, pop up, left field side. Chris Burke trying to run it down from left field. And he does. Takes it in the glove. No trouble at all. The other two off. It was still a big grab at the end. McGrath to McDonald. McDonald, a big swing. Big swing. Wanted all of it. Cream later. McDonald goes down swinging. Half-hearted swing that one from Connor McDonald. But he goes down on a K2. Melbourne Aces and the Sydney Blue Sox doing battle. The lead off here in the top of the second inning.
But having the Blue Sox get them straight back in the bottom of the inning.
And he gets him looking. Perkins goes down on a KC, looking at the third strike.
As I said, getting at the 7, 8, 9 hitters. If you can sit them down in order and get out of 2 innings only having faced the 9 batters.
Number 8 in the lineup for the Aces. Rips one towards first base. Connor McDonald just hit the tip of his glove, I think.
Yeah, it did. He laid out and just got a glove on it.
And Jared Dale. 9 in the order. The 9th batter up for the Aces now. 1 runner on, 1 out.
A great average last season, 176. And Jared Dale himself only a 196 average.
People talk about the small porch at Holloway Field, and I don't think it's true.
Now that'll be a drop third strike, Harrow. He was on 1 and 2, had a swing at it, got past Antonio.
Runner goes.
Yeah, pitch down in the dirt, hit D'Antonio in the leg guard and bobbed right up in the air.
Yeah, I was
that was
just
the only invitation Burke needed to take third.
Gallen on first. That'll give Aces runners on the corners, but he fouls one off third base side into the crowd down there.
Interesting 3-0 green light down there then, Harrow. I think he was having a big swing no matter where it was. I think he was given the green light on 3-0 and he was going to have a hack.
There you go.
Pops it into
Right
shallow
field.
right. It's dying. It's going to die in for a base hit, is it?
Foul.
No, it's just foul.
Foul by about a yard. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball straight to shortstop. Rodriguez feeds it off to Carlos Cortez. The 6-4 out on Blake Gallen and gets a strike.
Had a poor season by his standards last season, did Trent D'Antonio. He wasn't at all to the opportunities that's going to come this season with the Blue Sox.
Check swing there and called strike. 2 pitch from McGrath. Ground ball. Knocked down by George. Darryl George knocks it down. Can't retrieve it and make a play. Rodriguez waits for that first strike. Right field fly ball straight to the glove of Colin Willis. A well hit ball, but it went straight to the right fielder there. Fly ball, right field. More of a high line drive, actually. Fastball outside edge. Gets that front corner of the strike zone.
Getting a very good jump on the pitches.
Absolutely, another strike into the zone there. McGrath goes away. Hit him in the back.
Tried to go inside with it and lost it into Michael Campbell.
McGrath comes to the plate. Works the inside half. Eunice rips that to left field. Great turn there by Eunice. It does load the bases though. No attempt to go. Just a bit of a teaser there from Trent D'Antonio. Only 1 out here. Robson steps in. First of many lefties. Turns on it. Goes straight to the crowd down the first base side.
A little bit of signing for the fans.
Hit
That
by
one's going to
pitch.
hit Robson.
Walks a running.
Going to walk in a run. That's 2 in the innings now from McGrath. Is he taking all the way on this to try and score a run?
I think with 3, take a strike. Why not? He's got to come back with the next one now. Howe needs to be ready. It's going to be in the zone. Has to be in the zone.
Oh, it is. He tried to let it go. It catches the outside edge. That's a brave pitch from McGrath.
And a walk. Misses inside that time. He walks a run in. Base on balls. And another extremely good at-bat by Alex Howe. And at the plate, it's Carlos Cortez while they warm up another pitcher. Centered that ball straight to centre fielder out there. Blake Gallen takes a good catch in centre field and tagging up and going is Jacob Eunice. Game 1, the opening game of the ABL for 2020 and 2021. And strike, massive swinging strike there on Cam Gibson. Ground ball, first base side. Pitch is covered.
Oh, no chance. He's not going to get there. That'll run will score.
Wow. Wow. For the Sydney Blue Sox, McDonald at the plate fouls one off. McDonald waits for the next pitch. Lifts it high.
It's a chance.
Going deep. Could make it. Will go into the dark. It does. Home run. Hunter McDonald. First home run of season 2020-21 for the Blue Sox.
He let him off. He goes again. The Blue Sox batting around.
Forced a change of pitcher during the second inning as well. D'Antonio walks.
Add that to the list.
Wow, that hurts the Aces.
Alex Howe, what?
Ground ball to Darryl George. They get a force on a charging Trent D'Antonio on the 6-4 play. He comes the third out.
Geyer hits one back. Tomska hits one back to Geyer on the mound. He bobbles it around a little bit, but the presence of mind to watch it, glove it, and make the throw across to Connor McDonald for the first out. Elman Young now for the Aces. Had a single to left field to start things off. Darryl George. He faces Geyer and quickly falls behind 0-2 himself. Geyer working quickly. Gets ahead 0-2. Fires a fastball straight through Young for a strikeout, with the Blue Sox leading the Aces 9-2. Starts things off with a strike on the outside edge. Campbell hits it up the middle. It bounces off the leg of Enciondo. It'll bounce across to Ramunski, who will just make the tag on Michael Campbell as he comes up the line. A fortuitous play for the Aces. Singled and scored in the second. And a called strike now on Eunice. Falls behind 1 ball and 2 strikes. Eunice fouls this one off over the first base side out of play. Enciondo looks in, winds up. 1-2 curveballs popped up into shallow right field. Going back is Dale. Coming forward, Willis. Dale has a look on it, has a beat on it, makes the catch in shallow right field. Nice catch from Jared Dale to the plate this innings. This one's popped up. Again, shallow left centre. It could be raffled out there. Looks like Burke's going to get underneath it. He will take the catch out there in a left field. And that will be 3 up, 3 down for the Blues. Wonderful. It's first pitch is hit straight back up the middle by Romanski, and he is going to be thrown out at first base by Cortez. So a pretty standard 4-3 to start things off for the Blue Sox.
You said things are kind of picking up now.
Josh Geyer especially has settled into his rhythm on the mound now.
Yes.
After that 7 runs were posted in the second innings, happy to throw strikes. Tries a big breaking pitch in there for a strike now. So he's getting into his work nicely. Have another quality young catcher in Chris Burke, who is going to get a little bit of time as the season goes. Rung up on strikes on the full count pitch. And so with Burke playing out there, it looks like that may be the rotation that the Aces will go with. Burke will come in and catch a few games. Perkins will go to left field.
Obviously, that's been put on hold.
Big swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes. You'll see a lot. Swing and a miss from Chris Burke on another full count pitch. And Geyer will retire now, 6-8 in order.
They invited me back. I still don't know how I made it out here to Australia for this season, but I'm very happy to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you. I'm sure the Aces are glad to have you out here. We're glad to have you here at Blue Sox Stadium. And here he finds himself with a hard hit ball to Romanski, who comes up with it nicely. Nice soft hands from the big man at first base. And he will do it himself to put out Alex Howe at first. And she actually made the news here in Sydney a couple of days ago. When here in Australia we have a strange habit of then go in and pay, whereas here in Australia we fill our cars up, then we go in and pay. So she went in to pay the attendant, and the attendant said, well, which Bowser did you use and how much petrol? Cam Gibson, the next left-hander, pops this one up behind the plate. Perkins, does he have a play on it? No, he doesn't. We'll get out of play. Only getting them to about inning 7 or inning 8. Try to save a few arms in that bullpen because it is a long weekend. Curveball hit hard to right field. This one's got a chance. It's up. It's long. It is caught right on the wall. A great catch by Colin Willis. He had to go all the way back to the fence, work out where he was, and wait for it to drop. Connor McDonald, he did launch one out of here in the bottom of the second innings and to the deepest part of this big ballpark. 2-1 pitch on its way. Swung on, hit hard down the third base line. It's fair. That'll bring around Cortez. He will round second, head to third. They're going to wave him home, are they? No, they're going to hold him there as the throw comes to the cutoff. George will cut it off. And Connor McDonald has a home run. Now he has a stand-up double. The balls can get down in that corner and sort of disappear down there. We saw Michael Campbell have a little bit of trouble in the first innings. 2-1 pitch comes in, swings himself out of his boots. Might have just hurt his thumb or his wrist a bit there. D'Antonio walks away shaking that right hand. All the Ducks, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Curve balls lifted into shallow left. It'll score 1. They're going to hold Connor McDonald at third base. Burke playing a little bit shallow. But D'Antonio comes through again for the Blue Sox as he has often done over the last 10 years. An RBI single to left. And the Blue Sox hit double figures, leading it 10-2. Blue Sox really needed was to shore up that middle infield.
Yes.
They've had Gift Nagope for the last couple of seasons. As a swing and a miss from a Rodriguez will send him down on strikes, and it will end the 4th inning for the Blues.
Struck out in the second. He leads off the 5th, up the middle, ranging to his left. Rodriguez on to first. Campbell sends it down the left field line. Chris Burke coming on into a slide. He can't get it. Campbell around first, headed for second. Takes the big turn at second, but he'll head back. Burke gets it in quickly. And another leadoff hit for the Sydney Blue Sox. Of his other bullpen arms for the rest of the series. Eunice into left field to base hit. Campbell rounding third. He'll stop there. Jacob Eunice's second hit of the ball game, and the Blue Sox just keep it going. Runners on the corners.
In every game against every team and being up there, this one popped up into shallow center.
Chris Burke coming in from left field. He makes the grab. Campbell tagging up from third. And the ball bobbled in shallow left center by Chris Burke. He can't get the throw in, and that's an easy 11th run for the Sydney Blue Sox.
Son of probably one of the better hitters that ever walked around in the major leagues in clutch times. You really were putting together an offense.
Grounded to the right side. Jared Dale. Darryl George, they'll only get 1. And a good slide there by Dale at second to save the ball from heading into the outfield.
Something that the Blue Sox continue all season long. There's no reason why they shouldn't. But
this aggression is exactly what you need if you want to score runs.
Well, that comes with the downside.
Cam Gibson steps in from the left side, fouls it back. He's 1 for 3 today.
Look at the plays as he chips this one into center field. It should be an easy play for George. He will go back and make that catch.
It was ruled a single.
It was a
in
single.
the official stats. Sports Park in Sydney. Blue Sox lead 11-2.
All of a sudden, the Blue Sox are a little bit nervous. This one hit high, deep
Damick
left.
Tomsha out to left, back. Cam Gibson, he jumps.
No, didn't get it. Oh, he did get it. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
And caught, and so Gibson had to come down with a great catch, diving into the wall. Cam Gibson.
Unbelievable. We've seen a lot of good defense in this game, but that play is up there.
It just seems like the last probably 30 feet, 10 metres or so of its journey.
Sounds
that's
correct.
Just off the top of my head.
Yes, 13 with 42 RBIs. He takes one in the back. And what a difference maker he was for the Aces last season. Down the right field line. D'Antonio back to second. Over to first.
How about that? A 3-6-1 double play for the Blue Sox. Oh, it was gone off the bat, wasn't it? It was gone.
What an exclamation
off the bat.
point. Takes a big cut and a miss.
Can hit them a long, long way. On here in Boxing Day.
What a great event that will be.
Manny Ramirez heading up one team. Trent Alchin, a long-time Blue Sox favourite. If you're around Sydney and you want to come up and do some commentary, just send us a message. We'd love to have you up here before that home run derby.
McDonald takes strike 3 there on the outer half.
Well over 300 games. I think he's up to about 310 games. He slaps this one. Oh, plucked out of the air by Tomska. What a catch!
Damick Tomsha. Oh, my goodness.
Finally going to go their way.
Easy one for George at short. Throws on over to first. And Jack Enciando, that is the most painless inning he's had to go through today. Jake Kromanski takes a called strike on the outer edge. with the Aces a couple of seasons ago, back for a second go-around in the ABL. Big swing and a miss.
A nice off-speed pitch.
Romanski looking for his first hit. The 1-2. Poked into shallow center. Robson coming in. Settles under it. Missed a couple seasons in the middle. Just had lost the love for the game, but took a couple years off. He rediscovered his love for the game and 1-0 the count. Fouled back to the screen, 1-1. That regular playing time breeds consistency when it comes to hitting. Fouled off the mask of D'Antonia back to the screen. Back-to-back walks here in the top of the 7th with 1 out. It'll be 2 runners on for young Jared Dale. The Sox would love to turn a double play and get out of this inning. Check swing. Shoots it foul to the right.
Ideally here, Dale's trying to put the ball to the right side of the diamond and put behind the runners, but away from the second baseman.
Exactly. The 0-2. Poked into left field. That's a base hit. Perkins to third. Burke to second. Dale to first. And the bases are loaded.
Was actually in a position to be able to play.
So the submarine righty fires in. Comes up and in on Blake Galen. Hits him, and that'll bring in a run. So the bases remain loaded in his 9 previous seasons. First pitch to Dale George, in for a strike.
Pretty much exclusive.
Tap to the third baseman. Eunice steps in the bag across the diamond. McDonald can't pick it. Burke comes in to score. And Tom Shea takes ball 4, a 4-pitch walk. The bases are now loaded. He cracks it up the middle. Cortez can't get to it. 1 run will come in. So will a second. Galen scores. Darryl George does as well. It's a 2 RBI hit for Delman Young.
It just is absolutely a coach killer.
And that's a big pitch right there for Todd Gratton. Fires in a strike. Misses inside. 3-1.
Long-time fan favourite for the Sydney Blue Sox up in the bullpen by the name of Zach
ball
Shepherd.
4. The first out of the inning. The Aces have batted around. He comes up with the bases loaded, pokes it up the middle, but to his left, Manny Rodriguez fields the soft liner, and the Blue Sox, Todd Gratton, are able to escape further damage by the Aces.
Up against the Blue Sox, Michael Campbell in the batter's box. He lines one into the left centre field alley. It's going to get to the wall, at least to the warning track. Picked up in centre field. And Gallen will return it, but not before Campbell will lead off with a double here in the bottom of the 7th. So Eunice takes a called strike to start things off. 1-1 pitch on its way. It's lifted into right field. It's tailing towards the bullpen. It will get out of play. And a count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the Blue Sox players make themselves extremely available to you as this is a little comeback into the mound. A little excuse me. They're going to try for third. It's a wild throw. It gets away. And Campbell will get himself up and head to the plate and score. And in the result, Michael Campbell was able to pop. Nice pitch on the outside from Enciondo. 2-2 pitch on its way. And it catches the outside corner. Robson not 100% sure that he was happy with the call.
Then last year made his debut with the Aces.
Just one more that you stole from the West, eh, Nick? Has been a leader of this ball club, was the leader of the ball club last season. There is no question about that. But again, just finds enough, does he? No, Darryl George has got it on this occasion. Thought that one might have just squeaked over his head, but George with enough range to get there on the weak line drive to Darryl George. He had such a good arm.
That's right, yeah.
Worked hard on him to turn him into a pitcher, and now he finds himself in the bullpens. Big swing, nice change up from Mitchinson. Cortez with a full count pitch on its way, 2 out. Swings, hits it hard into right field. Plucked out of the air by Romanski. Up, and away goes Jake Romanski to end the inning. And robs Cortez of probably a double and the Blue Sox of a run. And Gratton gets the count full on Perkins, who's had a couple of strikeouts and a walk. Come out onto the mound. They haven't seen him on the mound in Blue Sox colours. This one hit hard to McDonald. He gets it. He says, no, thank you. I've got it all on my own. And the big man lays out, gloves it, gets up and beats Perkins to the base. Nice play, Connor McDonald.
And got Chris Burke at the plate now. There's a strikeout.
Outside corner, Grattan finds it, rings up Burke on strikes.
2 up, 2 down.
This one hit hard but foul down the first base line, and again in honour of Mr. Chris Coleman.
2 out in this top of the 8th.
1-1 pitch, swung on and missed.
Unbelievable. One good inning will do that to any game of baseball.
Full count pitch, misses outside, and Grattan will lose. Jared Dale, who will walk. That's what I'm thinking. Do they have a closer that they want to blow the cobwebs out?
Yeah.
To come in and just do the last 9th inning. Three outs. This one hits straight back at him, off the legs. It's going to get out into centre field.
Wow.
Rounding second and heading to third will be Dale. He will stop at third, and Gallen will have a base hit. Grattan trying to win the 8th. It's a low, slow roller to Max Brennan. He'll field it comfortably, throw it to Connor McDonald for the out. Hits one hard to the right side of the diamond, scooped up by Jared Dale. Flicks it across to Romansky for the easy out.
4-3.
Looks like number 4.
It's Connor McDonald at the plate. And he's looking for another one. Big swing, goes down swinging. Three-1 from Kennedy to D'Antonio. Blue Sox leading this game. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning.
You'd usually allow 3.5.
Yeah, been a few pitching changes, and that second innings was really long.
This one chopped towards third baseman Jacob Eunice. He will head across to second base Max Brennan. And the Blue Sox win opening night of 2021 with a 12-run to 6 win over the Melbourne Aces.